high dividend stocks in Bursa, Malaysia. 2 high dividend stocks a week build up your passive income to eventually replace your active income. These stable dividend stocks are currently giving 5% or above just for dividend returns. Starting things off, we have APM Automotive Holdings. At the current price, dividend yield for the past 12 months at a high 6.8%. APM Automotive Holdings is one of these sleep-inducing companies that would never make any news headlines. Does this sound remotely exciting to you? Manufacturing of automotive parts, including suspension products, seats, electrical components, compressor, cooling coil, and radiator. For the past 1 year though, its stock price is on a 30% uptrend from 2 ringgit to 2 ringgit and 60 cents, and that is like eating your cake and having it too. However, it may change for the worse in the future. So if you want to stay up to date, do follow and subscribe if you prefer weekly email update. There's a link in the description below or in bio. Now, how likely is this dividend payout can be sustained or even go higher in the future? For this, we look at its net margins. Turns out it is a low margin business, no more than 5% to be precise, and even some years slightly negative when you divide profit after tax with revenue. For the past 5 years, APM Automotive Holdings profit growth had not been growing until recently. For the past 12 months to be precise, when it recorded over 100% of net profit growth. Disclaimer, this is not investment advice. It's also not a recommendation to buy the dividend stocks cover, as I do not know your financial needs, circumstances, risk appetite, or investment objectives. Then next, we want to look at these stocks dividend risk to you. For this, we look at a company's leverage and show to the extent into which operations are funded by lenders versus shareholders. Gearing ratios are financial metrics that compare a company's debt to some form of its capital or equity. They indicate the degree to which a company's operations are funded by its debt versus its equity, highlighting the financial risk companies assume when they borrow to fund their operations. Gearing is your total debt minus cash in hand divided by shareholders' fund. For APM Automotive Holdings, it does not need or believe in using debt to grow, so we can conclude this stock is on the safe side in terms of financial health, no matter what happens to the economy, to the interest rate. Evidently, it has survived the 2020 pandemic and the high interest rates environment so far without needing to borrow money. Next, Formosa Pro Sonic Industries. At the current price, dividend yield for the past 12 months stands close to a spectacular 8%. Formosa Pro Sonic Industries specialize in manufacturing and selling high-quality speaker systems for brands such as Sony, JVC, Sharp, and Kenwood. Established since 1989, however, Formosa Pro Sonic Industries is far from being a disappointing Malaysia dividend stocks to park your money in. For the past 1 year, its stock price has been uptrending from 2 ringgit 40 cents to 3 ringgit and 20 cents. Now, how likely is this dividend payout can be sustained or even go higher in the future? For that, we look at its percentage net margin that ranges from 5 to 10% each for the past 5 years. Growth-wise, as low as 10% each and as high as 80+% for the past 5 years, the 80+% being recently. As usual, the next thing to do is to look at these stocks dividend risk to you, checking for possible red flags. Now, in finance, a gearing ratio refers to a company's financial leverage, how much debt they use to run their operations. That can help a business grow faster, just like in racing. Higher gears lead to greater speed, but too much debt can cause problems. If interest rates rise unexpectedly, heavily geared companies get into financial trouble overnight. Just like APM Automotive Holdings, Formosa Pro Sonic Industries do not believe in using that to run its operation or to grow. It is, in fact, in an enviable position to be able to sustain its profit growth and net margin without external financing. Of course, this may improve or worsen in the future. So, if you want to be aware of future changes, questions, do follow and subscribe. If you prefer weekly email update, there's a link in the description below or in bio. Questions, ask below. Here's your next high dividend stocks clip to watch. There's an entire series of this. Also check out more of these global investment strategy videos updated monthly only for CF Liu channel insider members.